This is not a test. This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can hear it. This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can hear me.
rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have the present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questionings if you wish. Alright. You good, dude?
Hello, hello. Are you good, dudes? Are you good, dudes? I'm here now. Okay, so before I go over who all is here, before we get into tonight's cases, I need to confess something. I almost became, can you guys hear me? The purge horn. Can you hear me? Let me know. This is important. I almost became a suspect this week. Not like Dateline special suspect, more like, ma'am, why are you like this suspect? Okay, I'm at the store, right? Doing normal routine, caffeine, snacks, emotional support item, aka cookies. And I didn't know I needed this item, this emotional support item, until I saw it. And I grabbed one of those self-checkout scanners because apparently I like to live dangerously. You hear me loud and clear? Okay. It's scary. Everything's fine until I scan one item and the machine does this sad little like siren noise, the excuse me, criminal beep kind of thing. And then the screen flashes, wait for assistance. So I'm standing there, frozen, like I'm holding evidence of a crime. And I swear the self-checkout camera is like zooming in spiritually. Like I can feel the algorithm like profiling me, like possible motive, impatience. That's the motive. The weapon, my cookies in my tote bag. So a worker walks over, super calm, like they've seen the exact same crime 1,000 times. You ever feel like you're making, like you're, like you're literally a criminal at these self-checkouts because they've got cameras on you at all angles and stuff? You know the beep. You know the beep. And I, for some reason, decide this is the moment to get nervous and over-explain. I'm like, hi, I didn't do anything. Well, I mean, I did scan it. Like I tried to scan it. So technically I did something. It's just not a felony unless it is. Is it? And then they look at the screen, they look at me and go, it just needs approval. And I'm like, approval for what? For my innocence? So they tap the screen and it clears immediately. So there's no drama, there's no handcuffs, there's no courtroom sketch artist, no capturing of my shame, except for on that little camera that's somebody's probably in the office laughing at me about. And then they say completely deadpan, it's because you scanned cough drops. The machine thinks you're stealing medicine. So now I'm standing there realizing I got flagged by technology for being congested in the checkout line. So my whole life flashed before my eyes because we work in true crime and I got so like, could you imagine the recap? Like, she has no prior record, but witnesses say she was clearly battling seasonal allergies at the checkout. So yeah, if I ever disappear, check the self-checkout logs first, because apparently my biggest threat is just the pharmacy aisle. All right, now we can get started. How are you guys today? What has everybody been doing? I can see there's so many of you. I got to say hi. I got to say a proper hi. Stores are using AI and tabulating theft until it's a felony now. Don't. I agree with that. It's scary as hell. It's scary as hell. They're like, who are you? And where do you come from? I have so much to talk to you guys about. So freaking much to talk to you guys about. Let me see who else in the chat. All right, you guys are moving so fast. You DoorDash and you use self-checkout all the time. It never happens to you. CVS, girl. CVS. CVS, Kim. You thought today was Thursday and you thought you had a class. Oh, you thought you had a thing today. I'm so glad you could be here. I'm so glad you could be here. All right, let me scroll up because it's going to take forever. Okay. Jenny Jen came in early and says, hello, Guardians. Hello, Jenny. So nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Cindy from sunny South Florida. Is it sunny now or is it still cold out there? Rubber Ramada, I missed your Kick Live, but I will go back. I'm assuming you did the Turpin documentary, so that will be amazing to see, and I will go back and do that. Very good. I'm thrilled you're here. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Southern Cats in the house. Hello, beautiful. It's so nice to see you. Peekaboo, Kim. Peekaboo. You go down here a little further. This is not a test. Dandy, how are you? Fine person yourself. Hannah Banana in the house. Teresa was stuck in vertical, but she is over here now, and we are so glad to have her. So glad to have her. Oh, she got unstuck from vertical. Abellis! Hello, how are you? Glad that you're in the horizontal. I'm so glad you're here. Scratch that pain, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. So glad to see you. Keep on going down here. Sherry Berry, were you having trouble with Kick? Some people have trouble with Kick. You tried so hard to get on Kick. Rubber, did you watch the dogs? One looks like meat. Oh, it's okay. I'm not sure how to use it either. Oh, you're not sure how to use Kick? Maria, I am so glad you're here. It is so nice to see you all. Hio, thank you. I can hear you saying my name correctly. Hio. I hear Zio, Geo, Hio, Yeo, all kinds of things. All kinds of things. All right, you're somewhere. No, we can't hear you, but we can loud and clear. Oh, good. Good. We move down here. Abellis, give me your phone. I couldn't stop laughing yesterday all day with the John. Oh, with the John and Dee Dee pic. You're not allowed to have your phone anymore. Yeah, I'm seriously scared that they were going to grab the cuffs. I was worried. It was foggy on your way here. Oh my goodness. Maria. Oh, the Luke got it. Cookies, snacks. That was my So I was thinking I thought it was my emotional support snack. I thought it was my cookies that did it. It was not the cookies. It was indeed the cough drops. But over explaining. That's yes, very true. My 24-year-old told me he got kicked out of Kick and used my email. Oh, no wonder. So now you got kicked. You're going to get kicked out of Kick because he's evading and doing the bad things. So now you're going to have to invent a whole new identity to get back into Kick, and it's just going to be a whole thing. It just means you need a decaf. Oh my goodness. Not the cough drop, criminal. Dogs are in their spots. Y'all climb in around them, get comfy. Yeah, everybody under the blanket. You're only seeing a third of the screen. I think probably because you are stuck over in vertical. Hopefully you have made it. Gonna prep the brown beans of happiness and be right back. Yeah. Okay. Back out if you haven't content and come back in to the regular side of the live. Buenos días. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ojalá que te pasaste bien el día de hoy. CVS. Now I got to go all the way back down. If I missed anybody, please forgive me. You're going to go help your son with homework? Okay. Southern, y'all don't want to get in my car. It's a crime scene waiting to happen. You don't know how to do that? Okay, so go into just my channel itself and hit the live in the channel and go down to the one that doesn't have a phone on it. And also, let me put this in the chat just in case, and that will take you to the regular link as well. Kim, good night. Are you leaving? Oh, okay. Done chatting. Got to go to sleep. 2 a.m. comes early. Okay. Everybody whisper. Everybody whisper. You're going to drop the horizontal link? I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, we've got so much to cover tonight. So much to cover. So before I do that, so I have 5 full cases that I have detailed things to cover. Good evening, allegedly speculating. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. So I've got 5 full cases that I want to cover. One of these cases, allegedly speculating, has covered in the last couple of days. So we're going to drop her link in her coverage of Haley Busby. And then I would like to talk about a couple of different things, but I just had a breaking news case come in that I think I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to go ahead and push into the chat. Hi, allegedly. Everybody's saying hi. Yeah, if you're stuck in vertical, click that link right there and it will take you on here to the main chat. Oh, that's my husband's cough. He got that in Iraq. You'll have to forgive us. All right. Hi, everybody getting in. Hannah, it's so good to see you today. So good to see you today. All right, so right as I was getting ready to come in, there was a breaking news. Let me pull this over here so I can pull this up for y'all. You don't have an ID to buy chapstick? If you whisper, I have to turn the volume up on the TV. Denise said she was going to be watching me on the big screen tonight, too. I told her she was very brave. Very brave soul. All right. Let me pull this up here. I'm going to share this screen. There's a whole lot going on. A whole lot going on. You don't comment much, but she really loves your channel, allegedly speculating. She really loves your channel. All right, I'm going to pull this up. Now, this one right here is not the full. This is not what I want to talk about. This is some extra stuff that I saw as I was coming in. Let me move this down a little bit so I can see you guys. All right, let me know if you guys can hear this. This very first one right here is 5 North Texas families that are suing a Carrollton daycare for allegedly catching child abuse on video at the daycare. We're hearing more and more about stuff like this lately, so I definitely want to bring attention to this right here. Have you guys heard of this? Let's listen in.
All new for you at 5 o'clock. We're learning about a recent lawsuit that was filed by 5 North Texas families against a Carrollton daycare. The parents here claim that their toddlers were repeatedly abused by caregivers in incidents that were caught on camera. Our Nicole Nielsen spoke with the parents who say that footage and seeing that footage has now changed their lives forever.
The surveillance video referenced in the lawsuit has not been released, so we don't have access to it as it's under investigation. But the parents who have seen it say it's footage you'd never want to see.
It is our worst nightmare.
Camden Hill Montessori in Carrollton is now closed. But for the families who brought their children here, they say what happened inside will never go away.
There are really no words to describe that video. That will stay with me and my husband forever.
5 families are suing the daycare alleging repeated abuse.
Look at this. It's not one freaking family that's having to do this. It is 5 families out of one daycare. Dandy says, good to see you, allegedly. We'll catch allegedly speculating's live another day. I'm still like a toddler mentally currently. I can't handle Stephen Stearns. Don't blame me there. You're going to do some spinning some wool. That would be awesome to see. Yeah, 5 families. 5 families. And these people all look so young, too. They look so young.
It started when Jameis Hernandez says his 16-month-old son came home injured last summer. He says the daycare told him it was just normal toddler play. But after repeated requests to see video inside, Hernandez says what he saw told a different story.
He's on the changing table and the caregiver just yanks him up by his arm and then carries them like that all the way across the room and then just drops them.
Oh, that father. Oh my goodness. I know where Hebron Village is. It's not very far from me. It looks like all little boys from that picture, but you can't really tell all the time, right? Promise I'll say hello in chat. Oh. That father's face was pained, very pained.
That's when Carrollton police and several state agencies got involved and found more possible victims.
It wasn't until after the investigators called us that they let us know not only our son was also a victim, but this had happened over 140 times in a 5-day period.
I'm sorry, what? What? Yeah, trigger warning. The kid stuff does hit differently. Excuse me? And not only that, but the parents, it was unbeknownst to the parents because the police had to call them and let them know that this daycare had done this, and they had found 140 incidences over the last, oh my gosh. At the daycare, my daughter admins at, any and every little scrape, boo-boo, whatever has to be documented on a specific form. It's been that way as far as I know. When I used to take my son 22 years ago, it's supposed to have been that way. And they had just started getting video in daycares like this. And tell me this, how is it that these parents know that these places have cameras? And I'm sorry, how is it that these teachers know that these places have cameras and they're still willing to do this on camera? How little do you care about your own self? 140 in 5 days. 2 parents should not have to work in order to survive. Although that is true, it is the way of the world and been that way for many, many years. I mean, starting when, I was a latchkey kid. It is what it is. It sucks, but one parent should always be able to stay at home. It's not right. They should. I've never trusted you can't. You can't trust your children with anybody. You drive on the bus? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we would all be at your trial as part of the we are all going to be part of the problem behind you because we ain't taking that shit. Yeah, they're on camera and they still do that. You're gotta be fucking kidding me.
The caregiver at the center of the allegations, Melissa Rodriguez, was indicted on child injury charges. And while most of the abuse is being tied to her, the suit claims another woman witnessed at least 14 of the incidents and failed to intervene. The lawsuit alleges the mistreatment included covering their mouths while they cried.
Oh, God. So you had a fucking witness, ma'am? We're going to have to find this paperwork. Yes, we're going to have to find this paperwork. We need to go over this. Yeah, look at what this says. Look at what this says. The investigation revealed that 2 caregivers, Camden Hill, was responsible for hiring, training, and supervising Melissa Rodriguez and her co-teacher, Perla Rodriguez. These are the kids' names, JH, EB, OS, RB, and CK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children, several other defenseless, and in addition to several other defenseless 1-year-old toddlers? When you say several, how many is that? Yanking toddlers up by their arms and tossing or dropping them, slamming toddlers against the walls, the floors, and I don't know what that says behind slamming them down, throwing shoes at toddlers. Hey, Abraham, you're stuck in the vertical, love. Back out if you want to and come in the live that doesn't have the phone on it. And you'll see everybody over here. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. You got fired from a nursing home from reporting the owners for abuse. That firing got me better jobs immediately afterward. Good, Abellis. Good. Do the right thing. Yeah, hell yeah. Group ass whooping about to go down. Yeah, we're all going to be going to jail. And toddlers, yes, toddlers. Yay, nice to see you over here, Abraham. Prepare to be triggered immediately. Pinching them, stepping on them, spanking them, yelling at them. Something, it doesn't say what it's, we're going to have to find this. Toddlers by their heads and shirts. Oh, grabbing toddlers by their heads and shirts and pulling them upward. Covering toddlers' mouths as they cried out in distress. Falsifying incident reports to conceal inappropriate discipline. My.
Slamming them onto floors and changing tables, pulling hair, throwing objects, yelling, pinching, and hiding it.
There will always be bad caregivers. It's the daycare's responsibility to create a system to prevent them from ever being around kids.
The attorney representing the family says accountability.
The fact that that attorney has just had to say there will always be bad caregivers is a problem in society overall. The problem is ingrained in society. The fact that a man has to sit there on a television as a law firm, as a lawyer, and tell all of you right now there will always be bad caregivers is ingrained in our society. We have normalized it to be okay. It's our job to figure out who these bad people are because you guys are fuck sticks and don't do the right thing.
Ability shouldn't stop with the caregivers. The lawsuit lists Regina Crone as the executive director of Camden Hill Montessori. We reached out to Crone to ask when she became aware of the alleged.
What did that say? I'm going to go back just long enough to see that. Psychological injuries their children have suffered. We're going to have to find this. Yeah. The police couldn't arrest them fast enough. And let 5 different families find out through the police. You know, they did find out through the police, which means either the problem was already taken care of or taken out of the daycare. They didn't have a chance to go in there and beat her ass. All of their asses. Oof. Promised a safe, nurturing, and superior something designed to help each kid maximize his or her potential. The image was reinforced by assurances that
ask when she became aware of the alleged incidents, if there were any prior complaints against Rodriguez, as well as what the hiring process and training for staff includes. We did not.
Look at this face. This is a face of a person that has abused 5 children and more children under a year old, defenseless children that couldn't defend themselves. This is the face of evil. You are looking at a person who is evil. There's no other way to look at that. What is behind those eyes in that brain? Yeah, throw them voodoo dolls at that bitch. Ooh. What'd you do? You banning people already? People already? You look good in blue orange. There's a face of a person you just want to slap the hell out of. Amen. Soulless eyes, Cara. Welcome in, darling. Absolutely. Absolutely. Punchable face. It's flat like it's been punched before. If it hadn't, it needs to be. I'm sorry. I'm not a proponent of violence, but sometimes it's an eye for an eye when you're talking about children.
Receive a response. But for these families, the daycare's closure does not mean closure for them. They say
you're right. They do all look like young little boys. They do all look like boys. Hey, Denise, you got us in vertical. If you want to back out and come into the main, you'll see everybody on over here. Otherwise, stay over there and enjoy. But if you would like to come over horizontal. Yeah, they were black. They're black, soulless. Look at this man's face. They're just so happy to have their children. All these look like very happy families. Of course, a picture doesn't, always signify happiness or anything like that. But these families look genuinely happy.
Say they now live with a pain and a guilt no parent should have to carry.
Nothing can take back what happened to those children in that classroom.
We also reached out to Melissa Rodriguez's attorney for comment and did not hear back. Meanwhile, the attorney bringing this case tells me additional families may still come forward as the investigation continues.
Wow. Mwah. Blowing kisses back to you. That's pathetic. You grew up in Midway Airport. I haven't thrown down for a bit. Yeah, girl, let's go. Grab those snacks. Bring back some cookies. Bring me back some cookies. What's the first thing you noticed? What is it? Let me go back. Yeah, that they were all boys. Yeah, they were all boys. In that particular picture, they were. I will never understand how anyone can hurt a child. When I was in nursing school and before I had kids, I used to volunteer at the NICU holding sweet babies when their parents weren't there. Well, that's beautiful of you to do. It's not violence, it's correction. Yeah, we agree with you there. We agree with you there. That's pathetic, is what that is. Hello? Somebody send me messages and telling me that I'm yelling. Am I too loud? Oh, Denise. Thank you. Hopefully, I'll be able to get on camera soon and you'll be like, ew, back up from the camera. Stop. Stop it. You have to pass a federal and state background check to work with adults. What the fuck is wrong with the child care system? You know? City girl married a farm boy. You can't take Chicago out of me. I bet you can't. I can't take New York out of my husband either since I brought him to Texas. I don't understand it either. Can you hear me now? Oh, Cara, thank you. You're biased because you love me. Like that woman who starved her daughter and her other daughter is missing, but she took care of her 5 sons. What is that about? You know what I mean? That is pathetic, is what that is. Maria, muchas gracias. She's buying my cookies. Maria she sent me ice cream. Ooh, thank you. I love ice cream. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $1.49 super sticker. You contributed to my bad habits. It's underfunded and underappreciated, in your opinion? It's a possibility. I mean, it's true. It's not a possibility. It's true. It's not a classroom. My daycare room was a classroom. We taught ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, not beatings. Fuck them. They aren't teachers. Yeah, no, they're not. Ice cream for a snack. Thank you so much. I don't know. We place the piece of crap in front of the public so we can tell them off. I mean, I think they should be up on those, like way back in the day. You could put them up on the big wooden platform in front of everybody and make sure that we all have tomatoes and voodoo dolls. All right, let's move on to the next story here. This also happens to be in Dallas. Let me bring this up first. We'll talk about that one first. Hold on. Let me share this tab instead. Put myself back down here. Okay, so this one right here is about a Dallas officer-involved shooting. We have the body cam. We're going to watch that, so make sure you put up the trigger warning, mods, if you would. Involved at 4300 Wood Hollow Drive, and it marks the second officer-involved shooting for the Dallas Police Department in 2026. The details you're about to hear are based on the preliminary investigation and may change as more information is confirmed. Can you guys see that? If not, let me do this right here. See that now? Okay. On Monday, February the 2nd at approximately 8:41 p.m., Dallas police received a 911 call reporting a disturbance, armed encounter at a residence. The caller reported that 18-year-old Tony Robinson was armed, refusing to put the weapon away, and had threatened to shoot his father and others inside of his home. You're not triggered by a warning? Dandy, that was cute. During the incident, Robinson locked himself inside a bathroom with his grandmother, who was attempting to prevent him from harming anyone. Upon officers' arrival, they were directed to the bathroom and advised that Robinson was inside and armed. Officers could hear an active disturbance coming from within the bathroom. I can't imagine how terrified this grandmother must have been. All she's trying to do is get him to stop. Just get him to stop. I can't. You were warned by a trigger. Listening while laying down. We go to bed super early. Okay, Grandma. Get you some sleep. Duérmete bien, abuelita. We'll see you in the morning when you're good and rested. She's so cute. Thanks for coming in, allegedly. We appreciate you. Sweet dreams. Officers forced the bathroom door open, at which point Robinson confronted them while armed with a handgun, pointed the weapon in the officer's direction. Good night, Jess. Sleep sweet. Have a good night. An exchange of gunfire occurred as the officers retreated for cover. Robinson fired one round, which struck the officer's ballistic vest. The officer returned fire, striking Robinson. Robinson's grandmother, who was inside the bathroom during the encounter, sustained injuries during the gunfire. Officers immediately rendered emergency medical aid until Dallas Fire Rescue arrived. The suspect was transported to a local hospital where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. The grandmother was transported to a nearby hospital where she was treated and released. To ensure transparency, the department is releasing the relevant portions of body-worn camera so the public can see what occurred. The incident is being investigated by the police. Obviously, they do that for a long time. Okay, go make your dinner. We'll be here. Kara, good night. Sleep sweet, love. You're tough. You're tough. You've seen almost everything. Orange said she saw you at the Cracker Barrel at 4:30. It's high noon. It's dinner time. Almost bedtime. Thank goodness Grandma is okay. Yes. Dinner at 7 p.m. That's awful late, Orange. That's awful late. Sleep sweet as well, Dandy. Thank you so much for coming in. Don't be like me, get stuck on top messages. Switch to all messages and chat now. Here is your memo. Oh, thank you very much. No, I wasn't there. We had chicken nuggets and fries and onion rings for dinner. Straight toxic food, but I didn't feel like cooking. I used the air fryer. Hey, I like the air fryer. Jenny Jen says if you need a break, make sure you feel free to do so. Protect your peace. Yeah, we haven't even got started yet on the stuff. Hush, allegedly. It's so serious. Cereal at 3 a.m. Yum. Maria fed me ice cream. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the news, and then we're going to watch the body cam.
Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. That body camera video shows how quickly a disturbance call became a shootout between Dallas police and 18-year-old Tony Robinson. Robinson and his grandmother were both shot, along with one of the officers who was not injured thanks to his protective vest.
I am Major Nathan Swires of the Dallas Police Criminal Investigations Group. I will provide you with the details as we currently know them regarding the officer-involved shooting that occurred on February 2nd, 2026. This marks the second officer-involved shooting for the Dallas Police Department in 2026 at a residence. The caller reported that 18-year-old Tony Robinson was armed, refusing to put the weapon away, and had threatened to shoot the father and others inside the home. During the incident, Robinson locked himself inside a bathroom with his grandmother, who was attempting to prevent him from harming anyone. Upon officers' arrival, they were directed to the bathroom and advised that Robinson was inside and armed. Officers could hear an active disturbance coming from within the bathroom. Officers forced the bathroom door open, at which
Sleep well, Indy. We'll see you again soon.
Robinson confronted them while armed with a handgun and pointed the weapon in the officer's direction.
Eesh.
An exchange of gunfire occurred as the officer retreated for cover. Robinson fired one round, which struck the officer's ballistic vest. The officer returned fire.
Look how lucky that was that he had that vest on. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That was the difference between him living and dying. That is crazy. Of course he doesn't care. Good night, Leas. Sweet dreams. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about his family. Absolutely not.
Striking Robinson. Robinson's grandmother, who was inside the bathroom during the encounter, sustained injuries during the gunfire. Officers immediately rendered emergency aid until Dallas Fire Rescue arrived. The suspect was transported to a local hospital where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries.
He almost said where he was threatened.
The grandmother was transported to a nearby hospital where she was treated and released. To ensure transparency, the department is releasing relevant portions of the body-worn camera so the public can see what occurred. This incident is being investigated by the Dallas Police Department Special Investigations Unit, which investigates all officer-involved shootings. The Dallas County District Attorney's Office will conduct an independent investigation as required in all.
Oh, they said this video may contain offensive language, so please guard yourself against offensive fucking language.
I need them right now.
Give me the address.
You do that, Hannah. You go watch Harry Potter, love. We'll see you tomorrow.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay. What's going on?
All right.
Hold on.
My son is trying to shoot me.
Son trying to shoot you. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Does he have a gun or?
I'm telling. What do you think?
I'm just making sure. And
he said, what do you think? My son is trying to shoot me. And she says, well, does he have a gun? What do you think?
does he have?
I'm sorry. What?
Okay. What's going on?
All right.
Hold on.
My son is trying to shoot me.
Son trying to shoot you. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Does he have a gun or?
I'm telling. What do you think?
I'm just making sure. And what's your name?
My name is. Bro, put the gun down, my nigga, for real. Bro, put it down. Put it down, though. Put the gun down. He ain't leaving out of there till he put the gun down. Yeah, they're on their way.
That grandmother is scared to death. Yes, she was. Did y'all call the police? She's scared to death. Right? Like, no shit. He's trying to shoot me with a knife. What do you think, man? He's pretending with his finger. He's got a finger gun. The fuck kind of question is that, right? Finger guns are harmless.
Tony's in there by himself?
He's in the restroom. Like, I think my mom is like holding him.
Okay. Which apartment is it? Yes. Which apartment is it? We're not going to, man. Which apartment?
She was afraid that, what did she say? Did you guys hear what she said? I missed it. Let me see if it does closed captions.
Okay. Which apartment is it? Yes. Which apartment is it? We're not going to, man.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him.
Which apartment? Upstairs or down?
Mama, they here. Mama, they here. Mama, they here. In there with a gun.
What's going on?
He's in there with a gun.
Open the door.
Tony, they
police!
got a
Police!
gun, bro.
Stop.
Oh. Oh my heavens. That was fast. That cop was not messing around. That was fast. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Drop the gun.
What the fuck?
Drop the gun. Are you okay?
What the fuck, Tony?
Sir, get outside. Outside.
Now that is sheer terror. That is sheer terror of a father. No, the dad. The dad is screaming, "What the fuck, Tony?" The dad that you saw knocking when the police first came in, that was in the shorts, that said he's got a gun, y'all. He's the one screaming. The lady that was downstairs said that her son was in the bathroom, but also had his mother in there. So that obviously was her, or that had her mother in there. So his grandmother was her mother.
Outside. Get in here.
What the fuck?
Keep a gun on him. I know, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Light switch. Come on, baby. Turn the light switch. Come on, baby. Right here, y'all. I got
Suspect
hit,
is
y'all.
down. We have one black female who is shot. We need 2 ambulances. Help him. Yeah, give me a flashlight.
First light switch. Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay.
Is am I bleeding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay.
Is that the grandmother? Hey, Witchy, nice to see you. That's okay. We'll probably back it up a little bit. Is that the grandmother? Is that the one that was in the bathroom? Y'all want to back it up a little bit, or is it too jarring? Would that be okay? Hi, Witchy. Nice to see you. That's the grandmother that we saw in the bathroom? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to back it up a little bit. All right. Yeah, okay, because the daughter that was outside, she's wearing pants and boots.
Tony's in there by himself?
He's in the restroom. Like, I think my mom is like close to him.
Okay. Which apartment is it? Yes. Which apartment is it? We're not going to, man. Which apartment? Upstairs or down? Upstairs.
There's 2 of the gentlemen in there. What you doing? Come on. They're not armed. That's not Tony. Keep going. Mama, they're here. Mama, they're here.
Okay, so that's his father, and that's also the grandmother's son. So I'm not sure who's obviously that's a husband and wife. She was outside waiting for the police. He's inside with the mom and the son in the bathroom. How she got locked in the bathroom with him, who knows? She was probably protecting her grandson the best she could.
He in there with a gun.
What's going on?
He's in there with a gun.
Open the door.
Tony, they
Police!
got a fucking
Police!
gun, bro.
Stop.
So yeah, you can see the grandmother's in purple. Yeah. Oof.
Fire.
Oh, so okay. So you see what happened. He had the gun sticking out of the door, and the grandmother walked by, and that's how she ended up shot. She ran out of the bathroom into the bedroom, did not announce that she was about to do it, and that's how she ended up shot.
Fire.
Oof. Yep.
What the fuck, Tony?
Drop the gun.
What the fuck?
Drop the gun. Are you okay?
What the fuck, Tony?
Oh, that officer's tone changed completely.
Sir, get outside. Outside. Get in here.
What the fuck?
Keep a gun on him. I know, ma'am. I'm sorry.
That poor officer's tone completely changed in 2 seconds. He's like, I know, ma'am, I'm sorry. Like, as soon as he saw her cross and shot her, his tone completely changed. Yeah, this is wild. I think, I mean, I'm sure in the chaos, she probably wasn't even thinking about it. She was like, he's holding a gun outside. There's crossfire shooting. I mean, oof. Hi, Noob from Michigan. Nice to see you, Donald. Welcome in. Yeah, I feel bad for that cop as well. I feel bad for that cop as well.
Light switch, come on, baby, to the light switch. Come on, baby. Right here, y'all. I got
Suspect
hit,
is
y'all.
down. We have one black female who is shot. We need 2 ambulances. Help him. Yeah, give me a flashlight.
Baby, listen. First light switch, first light switch. Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay.
Is am I bleeding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay.
Where are you shot at?
Poor grandma, you're shot. She says, am I bleeding? Yes, yes, grandma, you're bleeding low. No, I don't believe anybody perished in the incident.
Okay. Okay. Just let me still like this. First,
You're right. You're right.
First light switch.
Right there. Turn the flashlight
First
on.
light switch.
Help Sarge. Help Sarge.
Hey. Okay. 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 I was trying to spray this in his face. So
Yeah, I understand.
he won't
You're
move like this.
You're okay.
Okay, let me hold on to it, please.
It's okay.
Just let me hold on to it. Okay. 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 Okay.
Orange, what's going on? Are you banning people? What's happening? Okay.
Ma'am, I need to look at your injuries, okay? I need to see.
Okay.
I need to see your injuries, all right?
Okay, yes, sir.
Can you see?
Okay, yes, sir. I can see you.
I'm gonna help you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're all right. Okay, you're shot in the arm, okay?
Oh, it's in the arm. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, it is. I
Okay.
see it's here and it's here. I'm gonna put a tourniquet on you,
It's
okay?
something about- He's in the restroom. Like, I think my mom is like close to him.
Does he tell?
Okay, guys, so this looks like it may be a different angle because the first time we watched it, the police officer that's here in the front is who we saw. So we want to make sure that we're getting a different angle. So you're probably going to see it again and it's going to be triggering again. So be very careful with your... Oh, Abellis, thank you so much for the 10 True Crime Guardian gifted memberships. And I'm so happy that you're working now. And I really appreciate you. Looks like that one went to Witchy Woman, who is in the house. Dogs Gang, Lindy Lou. Donald, you are absolutely welcome here. Thank you so much for coming by. Blackheart, Norma Guerra, Huckleberry, Occasionally Classy, and Sister Blue Size, Jerry, and Rainy got one. Right. Kim will be so happy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so very much, Abellis. You're amazing. And welcome all new True Crime Guardians. Abellis, love. Thank you. And Abellis again gifted 10 True Crime Guardian memberships. Thank you so freaking much. Abellis, you're amazing. Oh, Witchy says thank you so much. Let's see, those went to Cheryl Metcalf, Rhonda AR60, Josephine Santomauro, Spirit Sweet 174, maybe? I'm not sure. Heidi Lewine. Boy, you guys and your names. Denise got one who is also in the igloo today. Lua Dapa. D Cerna 19. Oh, there's Marley's mom. I've been wondering where Marley mom's been. And Cherie from Aussie. That's my friend. She's my friend from down under. Way down under. Like it was 90 degrees yesterday down under. Seriously, I'm not jealous of her weather. Thank you so much, Abellis. Now, Marwin Frost Chant definitely has to update, but here we go.
Ho, ho, ho! Time for some Christmas magic. Here's a little present for you.
Christmas in January and February. Thank you. Oh, hi. So good to see you. Credence and Mikey in the house. If you have not subbed up to that channel, please make sure you do so. I watch them quite a bit. That's so nice of you. Yes, thank you very, very much. Wizard. Abellas, thank you. You're amazing. All right, guys. Ready to continue to be triggered? Ahoy. Donald Westerdale says, ahoy, Creed and Mikey. Ahoy. Are you a pirate, Donald? You're a noob pirate? Or an old pirate? All right, here we go.
Does he have a gun? Okay.
We're not going to that.
This is a different angle.
There's two of the gentlemen in there, which is my brother and my husband. They're not armed. That's not talking. Hands up, please, y'all. Hands up.
Mama, they here. Mama, they here. He in there with a gun. He's in there with a gun.
Open the door.
Tony, that guy ain't fucking gun, bro.
That officer ran out.
Shots fired. What the fuck, Tony? Drop the gun. What the fuck? Drop the gun. Are you okay?
Hey, Swan, good to see you.
Wow! Get outside.
Get up.
Outside. Get in here. What the fuck? Keep a gun on him.
So one thing that I'm observing on this side, yes, thank you very much for your service. Useless trivia. Alexander Graham Bell wanted the phone answered with ahoy. Really? No. Thank you for that, Donald. I appreciate that. I will add you to our, well, ahoy, Donald. And thank you for your service. You're a Navy vet. Thank you very much for your service.
I know, man. What's wrong?
Get back. Step out.
Where's my mama?
Before I got off track, yes, that's what I was saying. Oh yeah, ahoy, and can you hear me now? It's the same thing, right? Ahoy, and can you hear me now? The first thing that I noticed on this side was that the officer that came in ran towards the incident and did not hesitate. But the person that was behind him, it looked like he kind of ducked out and moved back outside of the apartment and then kind of left that officer to fend for himself a little bit. Did you guys see the same thing? That's what it looked like to me. And it also looked like that officer noticed that happened and was like, get in here, So it seemed like that may have been I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like to me. I'm just going to go back just a little bit to the end of the incident and just kind of watch the way this other officer kind of interacts. Yeah, so he's outside of the apartment now. Donald, thank you so very much. Like Chips Ahoy, yes. Seems like great chat. Thank you for the $9.99 super sticker. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And you, Kim, I mean, seriously, what is that about? Why'd you duck outside of the door? You're a Navy mom and a veteran wife. I am also a combat veteran wife. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yes, thank you so much, Donna. We appreciate you. Chips Ahoy, as in cookies. Chips Ahoy, as in cookies. Your father is a retired Navy captain. That's awesome. That's amazing. Such good people in here. Oh, yeah. Dee loves animals. Thank you for being here. Yeah, if you want to join in horizontal, just click that link or back out and go to the live that does not have the phone on it. And I did notice that Jess did something earlier, and I may try this. I may put one live up with the thumbnail and the other one with a different thumbnail so that when you go back into the live, I can tell you, okay, click the one with, X phone, X thumbnail. So I may try that. K-Swan, that is amazing. And it's so nice to see you. I didn't even get to say hi. Yeah, panic and adrenaline. Yeah. And it is true though. I mean, he really did leave that guy to his own devices though. He really did back right out. That he's standing there, you see him looking down. The guy standing there at the front door doesn't have an ounce of, I'm sure he's scared. Can you what? Not put the phone live up? Yeah, it's here. It's streaming at the same time. It's simultaneous. Horizontal and vertical are both streaming simultaneously. It was accidental. I don't know why my vertical didn't have a thumbnail. It was super helpful though, and I'm gonna totally take your advice from now on. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. All right, let's watch this guy. Let's watch this guy's reaction.
Shots fired. What the fuck, Tony? Drop the gun. What the fuck? Drop the gun. Wow. What the fuck, Tony? Wow. 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 Get outside. Get outside. Get in here. What the fuck? Keep the gun on him. I know, man. What's wrong? The fuck? Get back. Step out. Step out.
Where's my mama?
Stop.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay.
You're good. Okay. I'm gonna put on tourniquet on you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Move your hand, all right?
Okay,
Move your hand just
okay.
a little bit. Just.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Cindy says, on second thought, the second officer may be watching the first officer's back from the scene to be sure no one attacked him from behind. There was a third officer behind them. I don't know if you saw that or not. There was a third officer behind both those two. You can see it in the video. But yeah, I'm not. Don't take me wrong at all. I'm not judging anything. I don't know what the hell I'd do. I'd probably run out and get back in my car. I don't know what I would do. But it did seem like the guy backed out, went outside of the apartment to try to take cover, and left the guy kind of by himself in there. That's just what it looks like from the onset. It also looked like that the officer was, basically saying, get in here, because he, I don't know if he was annoyed, if he felt, I don't know his baseline. I don't know him, but that's just what it looks like on the outset, just to me. I wonder if the one cop thought he was retreating for cover. That's a possible. He could have been. It was very intense. It was very fast. Exactly. Yeah, I don't have the training, so maybe that's what they're trained to do. I just feel like if my buddy is standing there, my partner is standing there face to face with this guy in the doorway, and there are shots, coming out of that bathroom, I don't know what I would do. So I just know that I would probably feel bad if I left my guy to do all that by himself. But like I said, it may be what they're trained to do. We don't know. I don't know, especially.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Very small place. Cindy.
Oh shit. Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. Right there, son. Right there, son. I'm gonna put this on.
Oh shit.
Josh, you shot twice. I'm sorry. Chest and arm.
Is my grandson alive?
We're working on it, man. We're working on it. We're trying to get him.
All right. Okay. I know it hurts, man. What I'm trying to do is put some more guys on you. You gotta take your pants down. Okay? Don't move. Just stay where you at. All I got is cigars on me. I don't have my good stuff. It's in my other bag. Take one hoodie off. Good, Serge? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, cool. Okay, it's all right. Stay where you at. Don't move too much, man. Fire department's coming. Now, I'm about to put this on here and tape this up the best I can, consider.
I'm just chit-chatting away. The hallway was a bottleneck. Yeah, it was a bad deal. It was a bad deal no matter how you look at it. I mean, like I said, I might have ran to the damn car. Yeah, don't put innocent people in a position to be shot, or our police officers. Very, very close quarters. And Southern Cat said the one thing that I noticed, the first officer was standing directly in front of the door. Heo, ahoy. I'm sorry. Yeah, it does say that nobody perished in the incident. So yes.
You gotta take down your pants.
Well, at least they blurred that out. Thank goodness.
Hey guys, get some gauze on it. Got it right here on my desk. Right here.
So the DA's office and the police oversight went to the scene. Okay. I mean, that's all they can do, right?
Fox 4's Alex Boyer is live with details just released along with that video. Alex.
Hi, Clarice. And the Dallas police chief says that there was nothing in that 911 call that indicated to officers that the suspect was reportedly suffering a mental health crisis, as told to us by family members. But Chief Daniel Como says what responding officers did know at the time is that a man who was armed with a gun was inside of a bathroom with his grandmother. Now, body camera video released by DPD shows Senior Corporal Caleb McCollum and Officer Tavion Bozeman responding to the Millhouse Apartments in the Redbird neighborhood Monday night. Family members outside tell them that he's upstairs in a bathroom with his grandmother. Now, as the officers are coming up the stairs, they hear the commotion. Senior Corporal McCollum kicks in the bathroom door and shouts, a shootout occurs. You're about to see a portion of that body camera. Dallas police highlighted the gun they say Robinson was holding. You'll also hear reaction from Chief Como.
Tommy, police, please. Gun, bro. Stop.
And I'm happy that the officers went into the bathroom to assess the situation. And immediately when they went into the bathroom, he was confronted with a Glock with a switch, long extended magazine, and he took a round to his chest.
And in that body camera video, you also see the grandmother run out of the bathroom as the shooting began. She was shot in the arm. Investigators believe she was shot during that initial encounter in the bathroom and not when she ran outside. She also had an object.
Well, there we go. I stand corrected. They believe that she was shot during the initial incident and not when she ran through the hallway.
In her hand that police later identified as pepper spray. She thought she might have to use it on her grandson. Meanwhile, I can tell you that both officers are on paid administrative leave as this investigation continues. That, of course, is standard protocol. I can also tell you that Tony Robinson will be charged with aggravated assault on a public servant and could face additional federal charges once he is released from the hospital.
Aggravated assault?
Well, when you're on lunch break at work.
Apparently that canine was accused of stealing something. Anyway, I that totally distracted me from what I was going to say. Seeing that dog steal something, I was thinking about the dog that I went down to get from from Rubber Ramada, and she's in here playing with my two dogs earlier, and she was stealing the stealing all of the ropes out of the dog's mouth and thought that she was big, so they were just kind of throwing her all around the floor. It was hilarious. It was kind of funny. Smoke him if you got him. Jeez. Aggravated assault. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. So when did we move to aggravated assault against a police officer as opposed to attempted whatever? But I guess it's easier to prove, Teresa says, and has the same type of punishment. Yeah, Tally, behave yourself. This ain't behave yourself. Yeah, puppy. I got to get her picture. You aggravated some salt once? Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we got next up here. This is also just came in while I was about to come live that I saw. It came in at 2:35 p.m., so that's not technically true, but it just came in for me. It says 3 teen sisters. Look at this, guys. Literally. 3 teen sisters jump to their deaths from the 9th floor apartment after parents remove access to their phone. Are you laughing?
Daniel started laughing in my head. Said we could hear.
My son is giggling. Like, he's 25. He thinks that these youngins and their phones shit is, yeah, thinks that these youngins are ridiculous about their phones. It's not, 3 sisters died this week after jumping from the 9th floor. And I thank you very much for saying that. Don't make me laugh during this. Is supposed to be serious. Want to be in whatever you call it. I know, what the hell? It is crazy. So they jumped from the 9th floor of an apartment building in India. According to their families, the girls are reportedly suspected to have become addicted to an online game and were recently denied access to a phone. This should not happen to any parent or child, their dad said, adding, I was not aware of the game or I would have never let them play it. The girls are suspected to become addicted to which game, though? Do we know? I'm going to click on this.
Yeah, probably Roblox.
Probably Roblox. I hope not. Good night, Scratch. We'll see you soon. If you say Roblox, I'm leaving. Yeah.
Horrifying incident that took place in Ghaziabad where 3 sisters died by.
Oh, okay, guys. Yes. Well, see, this news outlet will show anything and everything. So I probably should put up. Lord have mercy. I didn't even get over there before they start showing dead bodies. For God's sake. AI psychosis. Paint, get some sleep. Something doesn't sound right. I know. Yeah, don't get me started, Southern. I know what path you're going down, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm gonna put this. Okay, guys. I don't know what they're going to show on here, but they automatically, and it's not on YouTube. It's on the actual website themselves. So I'm going to watch it behind here. If it shows something crazy, I'll have to, leave the thing up. If not, I'll take it down.
Horrifying incident that took place in Ghaziabad where 3 sisters died by suicide. In fact, 3 of them, all of them minors. The eldest was just 16 years old. All of them jumped to their death in the middle of the night. And the connection is said to be related to a Korean gaming app is what it has been said that these sisters were all addicted to this gaming app and they were following it for instructions. They left behind a heartbreaking note saying, sorry, Papa. There's also a diary that has been recovered that talks about what these sisters were going through. Apparently, they were absolutely obsessed with this.
All right, I'll take that down here so you can see that. I'm really sorry. Sorry, Papa. And this obviously is the mother crying outside. Behind it, you can see. Yeah, I know, right, Abellis? I mean, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. With that sentiment. I'm going to put this back up here. They are showing the three girls on the ground, and yeah. I'll put this in the chat if you guys want to look at that yourself on your own time without the thing. Without the thing. I'm at a loss for words right now. I'm
gaming app, and they had not even gone to school for the last 2 years, according to what's been learned. Their ages were 16, 14, and 12, and
16, 14, and 12. Why would they have not gone to school in the last 2 years?
they were obsessed with this Korean game, which their parents had in fact objected to and had tried to take it away from them.
So did he just say he wasn't aware of the game, but now he tried to take it away from them? Yeah, you guys are right. This is fishy as hell. And that writing is sketchy as hell, considering they're in India. And it says true life story. Why are they writing to their parents in English?
And that perhaps is the reason for this death by suicide. However, it's all under investigation for the moment. But an absolutely disturbing and horrifying case from Ghaziabad. The NDTV's Akil sent us this report from the housing society where these deaths took place.
An unfortunate incident has come to light from Ghaziabad. Right now, we are at the very spot where this tragedy has taken place.
All right. Well, I think we've gotten the picture there of what's. I'm not going to share any more of that. That was totally out of left field to see that come through there. Okay. Like I said, I just posted the link if you guys want to go finish the story and look for yourself. That's okay. You can do that. But just be aware that they do show very descriptive pictures, images. The images are very easy to see, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm stunned right now. I'm sorry. Anyway, it says around 2:15 a.m. local time on Wednesday, February the 4th, officials responded to reports that 3 girls had jumped from the balcony of the 9th floor of an apartment building in New Delhi. The girls were identified as sisters. Nishika was 16, Prachi 14, and Paki was 12. The eldest victim's name has also been identified as Vishika. I'm not sure why they say that. When we reached the scene, we confirmed that the 3 girls, daughters of Chetan Kumar, had died after jumping from the building, a police official said. An investigation is ongoing. People contacted police for further comment, but did not immediately receive a response. They supposedly or reportedly jumped from the balcony of their family apartment one after the other and left an 8-page suicide note in a diary for their parents. 8 pages. This detailed their love for online gaming and what appeared to be a fixation on Korean culture, Kumar, their father, said. PTI reported that they were obsessed with a Korean game that involved a series of tasks, and that the 3 girls largely spent time at home, having not gone to school in 2 years. They've been playing the game for 2.5 to 3 years, Kumar told PTI. But didn't we just hear that he said that he didn't know that the girls were playing the game? So pick a lane, bro. Pick a freaking lane. What are you guys saying? Sorry. Let me go back up here. Yeah, the writing was pretty sketchy. Yeah, a lot of you guys think alike. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big difference in cultures there too. I have not seen that movie. They do speak English, yeah, but the writing an 8-page suicide note to their parents, do you think it would be in English? I'm glad it wasn't related to Roblox, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Southern. I mean, we had a case of that here in Texas not that long ago itself. Yeah, the penmanship was very young, it looked like. Cece's Pizza, they have a $9.99 special. Somebody wants pizza. Orange Rose, thank you so much for the super sticker. It's a lime with her blueberry pom-poms. That's the cutest thing ever. Thank you so much for the $2.99. I really appreciate you. Thank you for contributing to my cookie habits. What was on the ads, Maria? Oh, the ads for Cece's Pizza was $9.99. I'm suspicious as well. I'm not believing it either, in my opinion. They could have possibly done it. Yep. Yep, I agree with you. It's a double-edged sword. It's a hard place to walk. It's a hard place to walk. Okay. We're never going to get to what I originally had because there's so much going on, and I've missed you guys so much, so I would not dare not show you the things that are going on as I'm streaming live. There's tons of stuff going on. Oh, not that. Okay. Share the screen here. Let's go to the next one. I'm sure most of you guys have heard about this. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. Savannah Guthrie, her family posted a video fighting tears while telling moms, kidnappers, we need to know without a doubt that she is alive and that you have her. Can you imagine having to negotiate with the kidnappers of your mother? So Savannah Guthrie and her siblings made a plea for the safe return of their 84-year-old mother who was abducted and is in need of medication to continue survival. They posted an emotional video on Instagram on Wednesday evening. Let me know if you guys can hear this, please.
On behalf of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them, and we continue to believe that she feels them too. Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light. She's funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cover her with kisses. She loves fun and adventure. She is a devoted friend. She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon. She holds fast to joy in all of life's circumstances. She chooses joy day after day, despite having already passed through great trials of pain and grief. We are always going to be merely human, just normal human people who need our mom. Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know without a doubt that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us.
So yeah, that's the family. That's her siblings right here, the brother and the sister. Okay, K-Swan, get some rest. Oh wait, I thought it said I'll watch tomorrow. Yes, don't go, K-Swan. Stay. Forget what I said. So yeah, so we all know because we watched yesterday that TMZ is the controversial breaking news channel that decided to put their note out on Front Street yesterday. We saw that together, which like really come on. So now they're saying Nancy Guthrie. Oh, let me put this down here. Cops deny the report that the brother-in-law could be a suspect. That's what they're saying.
One law enforcement source, very connected, highly regarded, impeccable credentials, knowledge of this investigation, says that Tommaso Cioni, Annie P. Guthrie's husband, may be the prime suspect in this case, and Annie's vehicle has been towed, impounded, and is now in evidence. At the very least, let me tamp that down, because sometimes it's the first person you're looking at, not prime as in there's no one else. Okay.
Hey, she looks like that lady that's in the Department of Justice files in the Epstein files, doesn't she? Doesn't she look like that lady? Is that Ashley Banfield? I'm totally being a smartass right now.
So let's be really mindful of that. Families are always looked at first as well. I can tell you that Mrs. Guthrie had cameras, plural, at this home, and that they were smashed. But I can tell you they are Nest cameras. They are Nest cameras, plural, and that whoever did this may have smashed those cameras, plural. So they're not there, presumably because law enforcement took those smashed cameras as evidence.
Well, okay. So it says no suspects have been identified in the ongoing investigation. That was at 6:55 a.m. That's the word on YouTube. Yep. That's what I hear. Was it pajama day at the office? It very well could have been. You're contrasting this with the fake pleas we've seen. Yeah. Yeah. The brother looked pissed. I hope it wasn't the son-in-law also. So it says there's a potentially stunning twist in the kidnapping of Today anchor Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, as an Ashley Banfield report claiming her son-in-law might be a suspect. Banfield, an independent journalist and former News Nation host. She not on News Nation anymore, guys? I didn't know that. I didn't know she was not News Nation anymore. See this little thing up at the top of my screen? It says ground. I use this to learn the bias of the news outlet that I am looking at. And it says up here that TMZ's bias leans to the right and bias split across 352 sources says that it's 60%. And then it gives me other resources that I could use that might have more reputable coverage. Didn't know that. I didn't know she wasn't on News Nation anymore. Interesting. Independent journalist, yeah. Reported Tuesday night, law enforcement source told her Tommaso Cioni has been identified by police as a possible suspect in the case. Annie Guthrie and Tommaso Cioni on, that was February the 3rd, 2026. So, the paparazzi's following them around just to get the scoop. So Cioni is married to Savannah's sister, Annie. And we know she was the last person to see Nancy on Saturday night when they reportedly had dinner together. It's unclear if Cioni was also at the dinner. As you know, Nancy's family called police Sunday after they got word that she didn't show up to her regular Sunday church service. Banfield reports investigators have towed Annie's car, which has some connection to 50-year-old Sione. Banfield adds that all the cameras at the house were smashed. And like you said, yeah, all the world is a stage. And like you said, somebody obviously knew where the cameras were. Otherwise, they would have been able to do that. And they tout this trail of blood. But as it was also mentioned yesterday, she's an 84-year-old woman on blood thinners. So any tiny thing could have caused her to bleed. So we don't know if this is significant or not, and we won't know for a while. And then this is the ransom note with the beautiful bean footage here that we watched last night with the phone number of the random ransom people that decided that they were going. I wonder how many people called that number. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to start calling you Encyclopedia Cindy as well. You and Ramada just got it going on. They reached out to Sione for comment. They did not get a word back from them. And they also reached out to Pima County Sheriff's Department, and a rep wouldn't confirm if Banfield's report was correct or not. So there you go. Oh, squirrel moment. Anyone in the northern states and Canada, look out for the northern lights right now. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for sharing that. Somebody's bound to need that. All right. There is all of that. So I have kept you guys on here for an hour and a half with me tonight. And look, I'm going to show you something. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. I'm going to show you this. If I can find it. Can you see this? Let me make it bigger. You see this up here? These are all of the things that I want to talk to my people about. All of the things. I would love to see the Northern Lights. I am also in Canada. I'm not in Canada. I'm in Texas. I'm also in Texas. You see? Cookies. I need cookies. My brain is frying. I think we did see them here not that long ago, but I couldn't be bothered to go outside. Apparently I was asleep. Try to look anyways. You might possibly see them. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyway, so all of these little things that I have up here are all things that I want to talk to you guys about. I'm going to bring this over here as well. This is my Patreon, and I'll leave a link to that. But if you go into Patreon and you hunt down True Crime Guardians, you'll find it. This is part of what I want to talk to you guys about. This is a case out of Oklahoma, Jordan Cole Weems out of Logan County, Oklahoma. And he was a teen who attacked his adoptive mother with a hammer and killed her. And I've dropped the documents in Patreon, so you're welcome to go. They're free, and you're welcome to go and look into those. I'm going to go over those with you guys tomorrow night. And we're also going to talk about tomorrow Diana Elizabeth Cullum, and she's from Pinellas County, Florida. The gift that keeps on giving, right, Cindy? Everybody in Florida. But basically, she has the complaint, arrest warrant, and the sheriff's office charge report here. Also free if you would like to go and see that before we go over it tomorrow. But she took her 4-year-old Finley and placed her little boy here, placed a bag over his head and proceeded to suffocate him until he was deceased. So that's the kind of mom that she is. And yeah, so we're going to go over her. And this is a document drop that I got from Travis County from Austin, Texas, about Virginia Marie Gonzalez and what she did to her daughter. I also know Allegedly Speculating went over some of that. That document is also here if you guys would like to see this document before we go over it. But there's a lot of information here, and I do try to post as regularly as I can, try to share as many documents as I can. Now, also on that note, there is a lot of information that has come out about Haley Busby. And so apparently I know that allegedly speculating went over this as well, but we'll probably go over this again tomorrow. She was reported missing in January out of Fisher's. The FBI has taken over the case, and I'm going to pull the FBI documents tomorrow, probably tonight before I go to bed. And so I will have those tomorrow as well. You don't see them? The Patreon, you mean? Let me get that over here. Put a link in. Oop. I'm flipping you guys all around here. There's the link to that post right there. And once you get inside of there, you'll be able to, oh, you don't see the Northern Lights. I'm all selfish talking about myself. I'm sitting up here on my live talking about myself. Sorry. What a jerk. I'm being such a jerk. Okay, no, case one doesn't see the Northern Lights. Anyway, the FBI has taken over the case for Haley Busby's investigation, and I am going to stop laughing at me. But I'm definitely going to pull those, and we're going to go over them. All of these cases that I want to go over, I'm super excited to share with you guys. We went over quite a bit tonight. It's quite a bit that I haven't got to cover, and all of these things in true crime have just been going and going. Y'all just people keeping me hopping out here, keeping me hopping. Let me pull up here the names of the cases. So the first case that we are going to go over, and I'm going to have to rename my live tomorrow because we went over all the things that were not even in here tonight. So the first case was the Virginia man and the au pair affair. They did a verdict, and we're going to go over that. The Diane Cullum that I just showed you, she proceeded to smother her 4-year-old son, Finley. We're going to go over the Logan County mother who was killed with a hammer. Haley Busby, who vanished after meeting a man in Roblox. And then a 23-year-old man that was charged with homicide in connection with a shooting that left 2 people dead at a child's birthday party in Carver, Massachusetts. So that's what we're going to go over tomorrow. So I will rename that live, and we will do that. So we're about an hour and 40 minutes in tonight. I want to hang out longer, but I got some stuff I got to do early in the morning. So I really appreciate everything that you guys did tonight on the super stickers, the super chats, and the gifted memberships. Let me go over that one more time before we leave. La Maestra Maria. Thank you very much for the $1.49 super sticker. Bellis, thank you for the 10 True Crime Guardian memberships and the subsequent 10 True Crime Guardian memberships. Donald, thank you very much for your service. Again, it seems like a great chat. Thank you for the $9.99. And Orange Rose, the newest mod, along with Southern Cats. Thank you for the $2.99. I really appreciate you guys and everything that you do for me and how much you support the channel. So I really do appreciate you. Good night, everybody. Oh, you stumbled. You stumbled in. Ahoy, matey. Oh, a huge hospital fire in Pennsylvania right now? Oh, gosh. A hospital fire? No, we don't want any fires at the hospital. Hold on. Huge. Wait. Hospital fire. What part of Pennsylvania? Oh my gosh. I see it. Let me pull this up. Oh, they don't have it live. It is somewhere live. Hold on. Oh, let me find. Mel is covering it. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Don't want to be streaming him, but I can drop his link for you guys. Yep, I see it. Okay, so what I will do is I'll give you guys this link right here if you want to go and check that out. If you want to see that live. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, Dandy, for that. I appreciate that. All right, guys, we're going to go out on our song, and I will see you guys maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, but watch out for the thumbnail to come up. Please leave the like, thumbs up or thumbs down on the way out, and leave a comment at the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for hanging with me.
We found the flame in the silence when the world forgot our names. Whispers turned to promise. In the dark we stayed the same. Ashes carried stories, falling stars and sleepless nights. Every scar became our glory, every shadow fed the light. We are the ones who guard the fire, through the smoke and through the fight, bound by truth, by heart, by wire. We keep the echoes burning bright. No crown, no fame, no higher name, just sparks that cut the endless night. We are the guardians of firelight. Broken glass and faded letters. Truth is heavy but it sings. In the quiet we are tethered by the warmth that justice brings. We don't bow to false horizons. We don't fade when others hide. We are born from fallen icons. We are flames that never die. If the light should fade away, we'll breathe it back, we'll make it stay. Every tear's a spark in gray. We guard the light, guard the flame. We are the ones who guard the fire, through the smoke and through the fight, bound by truth, by heart, by wire. We keep the echoes burning bright. No crown, no fame, no higher name, just sparks that cut the endless night. We are the guardians of firelight.